Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the video. My name is Bradley, also known as the Swim Coach. Today we're going to be looking at the game week of 23. My team, the top transfers in and out for the game week. We've had some 3 substitutions. One of those is a hit of a -4, and we've had a few little substitutions from our bench into the field. So let's have a little look. So we're going to start off with Flecken in goal. So Flecken's in goal. So Sanchez is gone to the bench. Flecken comes in. It is against Palace, so hopefully we can see how that one goes. Sanchez does play against Man City. Sorry. So I'm a bit worried about that, especially how form Haaland is playing at the moment. Now, we were going to have Paul Gallagher and Trent Alexander. Trent is a new player in. I was thinking about Gallagher coming out, but I didn't want to take another hit. So he stays there. Other than that, I think fixtures coming up, they are tricky back-to-back games, especially Newcastle. They've got 4 tricky games, 5, 6 now. So 6 games that are going to be tricky. It depends on how he gets on at Chelsea. If not, I will try and put him on the bench for the next game. Trent does come in. They've got some lovely fixtures coming up over the next 4 game weeks. That's one of the reasons why they've got, especially their double header as well. And I do want to try and get another Liverpool player into this double game for the double game week next week. So we're still going to keep Ahmad. He's been doing well here and there, but when he gets on a little bit of a run, it's good, but then he dries out. So we've got to be careful, okay? It is against Fulham, so hopefully you can do a good job. They've got Palace coming up. Then they've got Spurs. So they've got a few tricky games coming, but we'll see. Mo Salah, again, it is purely because of the Ipswich game that he's in. And he's captain. I've been arguing to try and maybe get rid of Mo Salah and get a more how can I put it? Balance midfield and strikers. I want to try and increase my striker as well, but I may also get rid of the next person as well. Actually, I missed him, and that is Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer has done well, but I'll see how he gets to City. But Chelsea do have some good fixtures coming up, so I'm a bit worried about that, especially the Southampton one, the Ipswich in game week 33 potentially. So yeah, so I think I'm going to hold on a bit. Rodgers is new. Rodgers is new in. So I think with West Ham's fixtures coming up, they've got some lovely fixtures. Sorry, not West Ham. Aston Villa have got some lovely fixtures coming up. They do have West Ham this weekend. So yeah. So I kind of like it. Bit tricky in the middle here. And they do finish off some harder games. So it is basically keeping him for these 3 games, and then we'll go from there. See how he gets on against Chelsea, and then we'll go after that game week. Justin Cliver, he was been on my radar for a while. Now, yes, for me, it's not against Forest, because I think he can do really well against Forest. I'll probably put him on the bench for Liverpool, but I definitely want to keep him for that Southampton game. Then they've got the Wolves after that. So I think for me personally, for Bournemouth, they've got some lovely fixtures coming up after game week 20, from game week 25 onwards. So that's probably why I've decided to put him in. We're still going to keep with Isak against Southampton. I think you've got to. I was thinking about trying to get Anthony Gordon in for this game week, but the price didn't help me out. Chris Wood against Bournemouth. So we'll see how he gets on. What did he do against Bournemouth last time? First game of the season. Well, yeah, he scored a goal. So that could be interesting to see if he does the double over Bournemouth. The bench, Sanchez, Rail's gone to the bench. Robinson and Milinkovic is staying there. He's only just there for being cheap. And maybe, I say maybe, it is potentially to have him. I'm not liking it, but it is to try and hold him out for these 3 games down the bottom here. This is, and here, sorry. Round here and down near the bottom. That's what I'm looking at. The Ipswich, Southampton fixtures as well. So I'm planning quite ahead with this guy, with this player. And also depending on how Everton get on over the next coming weeks as well. So hopefully they can get on a nice little run, especially winning against Spurs last week. Then we'll go in top transfers in. Okay. Now, here are some of the players that you would expect to be coming in. Cliver, just because he's form. Trent, Gapco, because that people starting to plan for that double game week, and especially with having Ipswich this week as well. So I think that's one of the reasons why they've gone for. I was surprised there's not more Liverpool players on this list. Wood, Hull, good incoming. Now, I was not too sure about Mattis. He's been under the radar for the last few games, like getting 8 points. Then he did get a good one against West Ham, but that's because he scored. But then you got to go back all the way to Ipswich when he got some more points. So he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. So I think that's where people got to look at carefully. But for me, look at Palace's game one. That is what I like. Lots of greens, some greys. So good. After that, not so. Foden's in there. Chelsea and Arsenal, which is a bit surprised, and Newcastle. 3 hard games back to back to back. And then Liverpool after that. Then Spurs. Then Forest. They've got 6 games that are hard. Yes, you've got some breaks in there between as well because of FA Cup as well. We'll see. Also, I'm surprised there's not a few Newcastle players on here. I can see Hull, Isak's up there, but everyone's got Isak a lot. Watkins. Well, we've got Rodgers ourselves. Weze, I was thinking about trying to put in, but we're looking at Keante, again, Gordon, back. Yeah, Diaz. Now we start seeing a few Liverpool players. Okay. Virgil van Dijk. I was trying to see, but I think I'm about 0.2 out for Virgil van Dijk. That's a bit of a shame. Pickford again is another player that I could have probably used as well. But Becker is 5.5, which I can't get in my team, I don't think. Yeah, 4.8, 4.4. So I wouldn't be able to get him in my team. Top transfers out for this round. Yep, Saliba is on mine. I got rid of Saliba. Jackson, Solanke, Palmer. So a lot of people got rid of Palmer. I was thinking about Palmer myself. It all depends on how he does get on in this Chelsea fixture against Man City. But as I said, they've got some good little run-ins coming up afterwards. So, but then they do have Arsenal and Spurs back-to-back. That's going to be interesting fixtures. A lot of Manchester City players. Even Haaland's been taken out a lot. Enzo, because he's injured. Johnson, injury. So, yeah. I'm even surprised that Diaz is up there as well. Rogers, he was on the one intake. So, it is going to be interesting of how people pick and all that lot. As you can see, top transfers in Iswood. Wild card play. Jesus. Top transfers. Okay. Transfers made. The last game week. That's very, very interesting. Okay. We're liking it, shall we say? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this now. Good luck for game week 23. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you have, please hit that subscribe button and also hit that like button. It'd be much appreciated. But now, ladies and gentlemen, have a lovely time and goodbye from now.